Last week we introduced you to Kevin and Diane Flett and told you about Kevin's time in the Army and their venture as business owners. In this week's Veterans Voices, Ansley Daniels shares Diane's story of her time in the Air Force.
Diane Flett will tell you joining the Air Force is the best decision she ever made.
Being disciplined, and there is no room for failure. And that's what's instilled in you when you're in the military, is you're basically you're drilled down to nothing and they build you back up in basic training.
Those 6 years laying a foundation for her success decades later.
I want to be that encouragement for other women, and for that other women can look to me, and young ladies can look to me and say, wow, you know, she can do it. I'm 66 years old, look what I'm doing. You know, you can do it too. And if I can be that motivation and that inspiration, that's huge for me.
When her husband Kevin retired 3 years ago, she pitched him a plan to open a mobile humidor.
I said, Kevin, you need to do something new. You know, you want to retire to something. You don't just retire and sit on the couch. I knew I had to keep him busy. And so I thought of this cigar business because he had a love of cigars.
Now, the duo is expanding their business, opening a location on West Walnut Street.
I thought, what a perfect transition for me to develop a brick and mortar, a cigar lounge in Johnson City. And we just love being part of this community.
She got her start in airfield management at Offutt Air Force Base.
I filed flight plans for all the pilots. I took care of their map room. We controlled aircraft coming on and off the base, worked with TransAlert, which worked with the transit aircraft, and it was really a fulfilling job.
Flett then went to Ramstein, Germany, working with commissioned officers at NATO headquarters.
We handled a lot more fighter jets and different types of aircraft, and that was really challenging. It really was. Like I said, dealing with the different countries and the language, you know, barriers was more challenging for me, but I loved it.
Her assignment there holds a special place in her heart, especially the memory of her dad visiting, as he also served there at one point.
My dad was in the Army. He served under Patton, General Patton. He marched under the Arc de Triomphe in Paris with Patton. And he was in for a couple of years, earned a lot of medals. And, you know, he was a part of my inspiration of the discipline of the military.
She and her father aren't the only ones who served the country. Her husband, Kevin, is an Army veteran, and so is her son, Benjamin, who served in Iraq and Afghanistan.
The honor and the just the pride in my son, it was just amazing. It's a feeling that only I think a parent can have. And for him to follow in those footsteps, I just beamed.
The experience shaping her into the woman and business owner she is, and staying with her forever.
It's the patriotism, it's love of country, and knowing that I signed up, and I signed up for my country. And that is the greatest privilege and honor that anybody can ever have.
For Veterans Voices, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
And the grand opening for Stogie Mountain Cigars is tomorrow, Saturday, from 3 to 11 at 803 West Walnut Street in Johnson City. You can learn more about it and view Kevin's story on our website, WJHL.com.